Hey Canucks fans, JT Miller's name all over Canucks news, part of trade rumors, missing practice. Let's break it all down. I'm Canuck Clay. I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club. This is my Canucks take, all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Tuesday, November the 23rd. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. And as always, this vlog is brought to you by Perform and Transform, personal training and weight loss. Sign up now for a free 7-day trial using the link in my video description below. Thanks to everyone who joined Parker and me for Canucks After Dark. We crested over the 800 subscriber mark last night or this morning, so thank you very much for all of our supporters. If you haven't subscribed to Canucks After Dark already, make sure you do so. That link is also in my video description down below. Okay, Canucks are in Pittsburgh. They practiced this morning. Travis Green met with the media, kicking off their 5-game road trip, starting with Pittsburgh tomorrow night. I predicted the Canucks, very ambitiously, I predicted the Canucks will go 3-1-1 on this road trip. I don't know which 3 they're going to win. I don't know which one they're going to lose. I don't know which one they're going to get a point out of, but I said 3-1-1, and I'm sticking with it. Okay, JT Miller, all over the news in the last couple of days. Let's talk about the practice first, and then we'll talk about the trade rumors. The practice, he was missing practice with a maintenance day, which of course freaked some people out, hearing his name in trade rumors, and then him not taking the ice with the Canucks. But Travis Green did indeed say it was a maintenance day. But then, because he's such an important player at even strength and on the power play, the Canucks had to make a bunch of adjustments. So I'll talk about what they did today and what I think is going to happen. Basically, as you listen to these lines, think of Dowling as the placeholder for Miller in the even strength lines, and think of Podkolzin as the placeholder for Miller on the power play. So up front, they went with Petey, with Garland, and Podkolzin. Love that line. They had 2 or 3 really good shifts against Chicago on Sunday night. So Petey between Garland and Podkolzin. Then you have Horvat, Pearson, and not Höglander, but Tyler Motte. Yes, Motte getting a look with Horvat and Pearson. Then a third line of Dowling, i.e. Miller, between Besser and Höglander. I like the look of that line. Maybe Miller and Höglander can get Besser going. And then a fourth line now includes Jason Dickinson, bumped from the third line. You have Dickinson, Lammikko, and Chason. So again, if you picture Dowling in for Miller, it's Petey, Garland, Podkolzin, Horvat, Pearson, Motte, Dowling / Miller with Besser and Höglander, and then Lammikko with Dickinson and Chason. On the back end, Travis Hamonic not ready to play in the States yet because of his vaccination. And we have, because of that, then you have to bring in a new defenseman. And they reunited OEL with Myers. So OEL and Pullman, they did that for 2 or 3 games. So it's OEL and Myers. And you do that because you need someone to play with Hughes now with Hamonic out. So now it's OEL and Myers, Hughes with Pullman, as they started the season with, and then likely Burrows with Shen, with Brad Hunt being the extra. So yeah, on D, because of Hamonic's absence, you can't go Hughes, Hamonic, OEL, Pullman now. So you go Hughes, Pullman, OEL, Myers. There's your top 4. And then Burrows with Shen on the back end. Of course, Demko and Halak. We'll find out tomorrow who starts. My guess is Demko will start off the road trip. So you can see how JT Miller's his absence really, it doesn't mess things up, but it certainly changes things on the lines a little bit. And it looks like they're going to make some changes anyways, trying out that PD, Podkolzin, Garland line that, like I said, performed very well in limited action against Chicago. On the power play, still going with the 2 even unit model. They've made a couple changes. So in the first unit, you have Chason in front of the net, you have Hughes up top, and then across the middle, you have Garland, Horvat, Höglander, which I love to see as a regular strength line. Horvat with the Garland, Höglander, it's kind of what I've been advocating for since the start of the season, but we're going to see that on one of the power play units. Then on the second unit, you have Pearson in front of the net, OEL up top, and then this is where Podkolzin fills in for Miller. Today, it was Besser, Podkolzin, Petey. Picture that to be Besser, Miller, Petey. So again, you see Miller's absence felt on the power play units, but the main point is you see 2 even units, and Garland basically goes up to the top line, the top one, and then Miller comes down the second one. So again, the top one has Garland, Horvat, Höglander. The second one has Besser, Miller, i.e. Podkolzin, and Petey. So that's what the lines looked like at practice today. If Miller is okay to play tomorrow, expect him to come in for Dowling on, at even strength, and expect so Dowling Poirier will be the healthy scratch, and then Podkolzin simply won't play on that second unit power play, at least not in the spot that was occupied by Miller, or likely to be occupied by Miller. So that's how the Canucks practice today. We'll see tomorrow, probably just a game day skate as opposed to a full-fledged practice. So we might not get any more lineup clues until tomorrow, until they take the ice for a warm-up. The other thing I want to talk about really quickly is later in the afternoon yesterday, Ben Kuzma broke a story that the Minnesota Wild are interested in trading for JT Miller. Now, JT Miller's agent this morning quickly refuted those rumors, said they haven't talked to anyone. The Canucks have not asked them to consider anything. So take that for what it's worth. But if Minnesota is indeed eyeing JT Miller, you wouldn't blame them. JT Miller this year and next year on a very nice $5.25 million contract. He'll be 30 years old, I think, when the contract ends. He'll be a UFA, so there's no guarantee that Vancouver right now, or Minnesota, or whoever has him at the end of next season, will be able to retain him. But 5.25 for the rest of this season and next season is a really good number, considering he's the 10th, tied for 10th leading scorer in the entire league. So 5.25, you could say, is a bargain. Not just from his points, but he can kill penalties, go on the power play. He's a dressing room leader. He's an on-ice leader. He likes to swear a lot. All those things. I don't buy into any of this Horvat versus Miller leadership issues in the locker room. I really don't. Maybe I'm being naive, but I want a guy like Miller on my team. Demonstrative, passionate, vocal. I think the Canucks need more of those type of players. And for all those reasons, you can see why Minnesota would be interested in him. Leadership, power play, penalty kill, even strength, goal scorer, big body, everything that you need to make a playoff run. And yes, I'm presuming Minnesota is going to be making a playoff run, and the Canucks might not be able to. I hope that car's okay. That was pretty loud. Oh no, he ran over a sign. That's why. He ran over a construction sign. Okay, so let's. What would the Canucks get back? Again, this is just a rumor, and I'm being very careful that this isn't clickbaity or anything like that. But no, you're 7 minutes into this video. We'll keep on going, and this because it was from a decently researched report. Thoughts are Kevin Fiala might come the other way. He's 25 years old. I like him a lot. I used to have him in my fantasy league. Very streaky player. Has had some almost 25, 30 goal seasons. Only 3 goals this season. But remember how good he was against the Canucks in the bubble 2 seasons ago. I like Fiala. I don't like him as much as Miller, though. And he'll stand to likely make more than Miller. I think Fiala's on a $5 or $5.5 million contract right now. I didn't look up before I pressed record. And then you can't just be Fiala for Miller straight up. You need like a Jordan Greenway, or maybe a second round pick, or a prospect, whatever it may be. We will cover the story. I'll talk about the story more if it gets more legs. But right now, that was the rumor that was out there. Fiala plus for JT Miller. Would I do it? I'm not, as much as I like Fiala, I'm not sure if I'd do it right now, because if you're getting rid of JT Miller, you're losing your top scorer, you're losing your dressing room leader. I'd at least wait until next season, right? You still get this season out of him, and his contract doesn't expire until the end of next season. Then see where you're at March, April of next season, and make a decision if you think you can re-sign him or not. But I don't think there's a need to go down that road right now, and it simply makes your team a lot worse than better. And the only time you would do that, though, make your team worse in the present, is if you know that you're getting a really good player, or a good pick, or a good prospect that you think will make your team better when your team is ready to contend. And that's where we can kind of debate a little bit. If you don't think the Canucks are ready to contend right now, rather in 2 or 3 years, which would be painful, but then maybe you consider making that move. But for me, I don't really consider that moves that strongly right now. So Canucks fans, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about those lines and those power play units, and let me know what you think about this JT Miller to the Minnesota Wild rumors. Despite the fact that his agent shut them down this morning, would you like to see the Canucks explore something like that? I've always been saying I think it's going to be management or coaching before a big player trade, but who knows? We might get more clarity as this week goes on, especially if the team does not do well. So Canucks fans, leave a comment down below. I'm getting a lot of comments as this channel grows, which I'm so grateful for. So I might not be able to reply to every single one, but please know that I do read every single one of your comments, good, bad, or ugly. Shout out to my hero members, nucksfan number 29, Justin Credwell, Lucas Gates, and Andrew Chang. Hall of Fame members, Jens95, Sim Alexander, Chris Seifert, Adam Broomfield, Shannon Hollingworth, Carol Bovenlander, and HSM Fangirl Gaming. Thanks for your support as always. And thanks to the support of all members of all levels. You are listed in my video descriptions. If you want to become a member of the CCC Crew, press the join button underneath this or in my videos, or the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. Subscribe if you like to. Like this video if you like to. Become a member of this channel if you like to. Leave a comment down below if you like to. JT Miller for Kevin Fiala Plus. Should the Canucks even consider it, even if it was remotely true? And don't forget, tonight's Tuesday night. That means I'm bowling. I have a full report for you at the end of tomorrow morning's vlog. All right, friends, stay safe, stay healthy. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Have a great day. God bless, and go Canucks go.